Hi, I'm Dr. Nathan Savage. I was invited by City to discuss, I guess, a teaching challenge that I've encountered here in the Department of Physical Therapy. One that comes to mind is when I when I came in our program, the way that lecture and laboratory time was utilized. I felt like I recognized a need to streamline, particularly the laboratory training and sessions for our students, and also provide a resource to help them to prepare for a variety of our practical examinations that they demonstrate their skills in a sort of a case-based scenario. And so much of what we're talking about is developing these psychomotor skills in our students to be able to conduct a manual examination and intervention in orthopedics, which is what I teach. And so what I did was produced a video-based lab manual that was just me and some family members that basically provided a video library that was organized by a section that we learned throughout lab, and it was there to support preparation for the students to come into lab. Also, they had the videos available during lab to review, and then when we're thinking across semesters, in the third semester of the year-long series that I teach, we require the students to perform comprehensive practical examinations. And so I also wanted a resource that would be something they could review in preparation for these, along with having sort of a standard, so that they're not using outside resources, or we utilize various faculty members and adjuncts to come in and help teach these labs, and we like that there's differences among the faculty members and how they might perform some of these things, but at the same time we didn't want to have confusion among the students. And so just at least having a standard that they can go to, even if we teach them some other techniques or they hear and see other techniques. And this seems to have had a good effect. We did some survey data, which I published along with comparisons across semesters, sort of pre and post introduction of the lab manual, to demonstrate that the students not only really like this resource, but we saw some changes in performance. Now, whether that was, our study wasn't really designed to be able to answer that across, for the data set that we had, but at least we know that the students very much enjoyed this. It seemed to address this issue that I had recognized, and I think did so in a meaningful way that I felt like was student-focused, student-centered. Thanks.